Hi and welcome to the Crafts channel in association with Paper Crafter magazine. I'm here today to show you the great free gift that we've got on issue 94 of the magazine. It goes out on sale on the 8th of April. It's this great 73 part self-cling stamp set. It's a full set of uppercase, lowercase and number stamps, plus a couple of little quirky images on the bottom there. Now most of you will have used self-cling stamps before. You simply take the clear film off the top of the stamp and then the stamps peel away from the backing sheet and they'll cling to an acrylic block like this. So to make something simple like the smile greeting that we've got here, I have already cut some of these out just to save a bit of time because you don't want to be watching me with a pair of scissors. Just take your letters, check that they're the right way up, yep, and spell your word out. Now actually I've laid my Perspex block on this cutting mat here so that I can see where to put the base of my letters so that I've got a nice straight line. And remember, put your letters on back to front in a mirror image. So we'll spell out smile. And there's two ways you can use this stamp. This first way, which is to place the whole letter on there and then pick a colour, any colour. Let's have a nice bright red here. Oh, red against a red board, that's not going to show so well. Rather than putting your stamp onto your ink pad, it's a lot easier if you put your ink pad onto your stamp. That way you can make sure that you're applying ink to the raised area of the letter and you're not getting it all over the rest of the work. Okay, so you can see we've got smile. Lay it down, try not to smudge it. Pressure like that, instant print. Now as Chris, our cameraman, pointed out, what if you've got a word that's got two M's in it? Because you can't do it like that, and obviously you can't do it like that. So I would suggest the other way that you can do your printing is if you draw a faint pencil line where you want to print, take your letters off, and you can see through here. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to print directly on the pencil line because what you want to do when the ink is dry, you'll want to rub the pencil line away, and if you can keep it away from the ink, you'll avoid the risk of smudging. But by eye, if you just sit that letter 2 mil above your pencil line, yeah, and then because they're clear stamps, you can check your positioning perfectly. And just hover it above there before you start to press down on it. And if you do it this way, what you can also do is, if you draw, say you have a curved line, you can make your greeting fit virtually any shape of card that you want. As you can see, I haven't bothered changing the letter on this to save time, but you can curve it around, and it's so simple. There's such clear, good quality cling stamps that you can see really easily where you're putting your image. And for speed, I mean, you know, you don't even have to put it straight on the Perspex sheet. So, nice size, great size for a greeting, great size for something like a scrapbook page. We've got here the baby bubbles, which have been printed out beautifully in black, and then when the ink's dry, just trimmed out carefully with a craft knife. Some great cards, like I was saying, you work on a curve, something like congratulations. Just individually print the letters out, lining up the bottom of the letter a couple of mil above the drawn curve that you've made, and then cut it out again with sharp scissors or a craft knife. And again, if you use a good quality ink, a good quality pigment ink, you can print out white ink here, and then you can heat emboss it with a white embossing powder. That's, I mean, that against that teal is a beautiful standout card, and it makes a really unusual card. You know, if somebody's just, I don't know, passed their maths GCSE, you send them a card like this with well done on it. So have a look at the magazine. There's lots of ideas for you to use these alphabet stamps, and it's one of those things, I think once you've got them and you've cut them up, you'll be using them greeting after greeting after greeting. So the magazine comes out on sale the 8th of April. It's issue 94 of Paper Crafter magazine, and we hope to see you soon next time.